Hello everybody, my name is Christian Charlo. Welcome to your market report. Today we're Thursday, July 16, 2015. Today folks, I want to make a market report concerning the situation that happened in Greece. The Greek parliament today voted for the austerity measures that were imposed to them by their creditors. So it's a good job that the Greek parliament did. Now the finance ministers are meeting again to actually try to craft a $7 billion aid package to Greece, and the Central Bank of Germany will have actually to vote on the $86 billion total aid package, because Germany will give a big bunch of that money to Greece. Now, what is the situation on the market? Well, of course, with this, what happened in the Greece, and also with the earnings seasons that we had today with the stocks like JP Morgan that did well, and other big companies in the S&P 500, well, we had a lot of indices that have pursued their gains. The Nasdaq has been the strongest performer. The Dow Jones also has performed well. But take a look at this. Technically speaking, the Dow Jones is reaching a former resistance. The S&P 500 is reaching a former resistance. And the TSX as well is also reaching an important downward trend. So we believe on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. On marketgurus.tv, what we have advised to do is, first of all, to continue to hold on to some of the bearish ETF that you have open throughout this area. For instance, I give you an example. We have recommended one ETF here, such as SQQQ on marketgurus.tv. And SQQQ today is reaching the low of a downward corridor. We are being patient before closing that long position on SQQQ that we recommended yesterday. Why? Because we believe that, technically speaking, with the Nasdaq that is reaching a top, with the revenues from the S&P 500 companies that continues to decline even if they beat estimates, those are all some risk factors why we might actually have a correction on the market. The only sectors today that stood out on today's increase in the market has been the utility sector. And on the utility sector, though, there are some risk factors. First of all, if we take a look at the Vector, the ETF that tracks the sector, XLU, the gain potential until we reach that former resistance is limited, about 2 to 3%. So first of all, you need to have a medium to long-term horizon if you want to get into those stocks. And the reason why we have stocks such as EDISON International, NextEra Energy, ALLIANT Energy Corp that are surging is because of the comments of Janet Yellen that basically said that she's going to be cautious before increasing interest rate. However, getting into ALLIANT Energy right now, the former resistance is at $63. So you don't even have a 10% potential before we reach that former resistance. The other risk that you have is the second of all is the risk that if ever interest rate rise, well, then that's a sector that is interest rate sensitive. So it's going to take a big hit and have a big correction. So you need to have, first of all, a medium to long term horizon, and take into account that if ever Janet Yellen or the Fed raise interest rate, that a correction is likely, it will happen on that sector. So this is actually the situation that we have, folks. We have a situation where today's gains has been limited on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. What we have done, we have continued to hold on to the bearish ETF that we recommended yesterday. We want to remain patient before closing those bearish ETF because we saw the SPY, the Dow Jones, the TSX are reaching an important either resistance or downward trend where it's likely that a correction might start. So that's it, folks. See you next week for your market report. This was Christian Charlo for marketgurus.tv.